Hey guys, today is Friday, so it is day 5 of yoga teacher training, and today we went over some sequencing, how to properly sequence, so having the opening by lying down and breathing, or starting in Tadasana, or Sukhasana, just cross-legged pose, and then doing a warm-up, so whether it be some vinyasas or sun salutes or just some cat and cow just to warm up the body. And then also incorporating child's pose depending on the energy of the room, and doing some low cobra, some planks to also warm up certain areas, and then doing a couple standing poses just to get everyone up. And then choosing, the peak pose, which would be the hardest pose. And then coming down to a cool down, so doing child's pose, doing some stretches, bridge pose, supported bridge, lying down, and then ending in Savasana. So that was great to learn the breakdown. And then also learned, so I hyperextend, which means, and there are different types of hyperextension. So hyperextension in the elbows would be when this kind of starts to round and be pushed up. I don't hyperextend in my elbows, but I do hyperextend in my knees. Same type of thing. You lock your knees past the joint, and then your calf gets protruded back too much, which can cause a lot of problems. So some of the things to do in that case would be to put a slight micro bend in the knee, or you could also put a block in some of the standing poses. You could put a block against your calf to prevent you from hyperextending. But most of the times in class, a teacher will say, put a slight micro bend in your knee if you hyperextend. It makes it a little bit more difficult because you start to have to use other muscles in your leg when you start to micro bend. So yeah, especially with some of the tree pose or other standing on one leg poses, it can be a little tough, but I'm getting stronger in those areas, I've noticed. Also, just about different poses and how to get in them. And we also talked about a little bit of anatomy, so different parts of the spine, the cervical, the thoracic, the lumbar, the sacrum, and just the mobility between them all. So we went into some details about that, and that was it. So week 1 was great. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward for the weekend, and had to finish up on some homework that I haven't been able to complete during the week, so I'll be doing that. But it's been great so far. Thanks, guys.